Hello and welcome to another one of whatever I'm doing on the internet again today. And many moons before I started production on this, I saw this Twitter post about cartoon snakes, and it really got me thinking. Which of these snakes is gonna win? And here's my in-depth analysis on who's gonna win. This video is going to contain spoilers, and this is specifically in relation to the film versions of these characters, considering that Kaa and Mr. Snake are from books, which means I'll be referencing Disney's The Jungle Book, Kung Fu Panda, Rango, and The Bad Guys. So let's start chronologically. We have Kaa, a public domain character, very unique. In theory, could basically go Super Saiyan if I weren't looking at a specific version. So what do we know about Disney's Kaa? Kaa is an Indian python and a wild animal. Kaa is also apparently like 30 feet long. I think Once Upon a Studio is the only time that we see Kaa's full body ever. However, that is a short film and not one of the two Jungle Book movies, so it doesn't count. And most importantly, I'm not doing that math. Following that is Kaa's most famous ability, being hypnosis. In Disney's Jungle Book, it appears to work on humans and animals alike, and is Kaa's preferred way of subduing prey before killing it. However, it requires direct eye contact to work. Additionally, some time is required for the hypnosis to take effect, with targets also being able to resist the effects, with the target either taking longer to respond to hypnosis or being outright immune.
No, I can't be bothered with that. I have no time for that sort of nonsense.
No. Additionally, Kaa seems to be particularly flexible, winding up in all sorts of different shapes without any support, and judging from the slapstick comedy focused around the character, Kaa seems particularly durable. However, Kaa appears to be the slowest moving of all the snakes. And despite Kaa's nose, he appears to have sinus problems. This might have been a lie that was told, but he also complains about it. However, I'm not really sure if this is an actual problem, because as a snake, Kaa smells with his tongue. Also, it appears to be that the animals of Disney's Jungle Book, while they are depicted with some human level of intelligence, are not that intelligent, as they have not grasped how to make fire yet. So I'm just gonna rank him as the dumbest of the snakes. And for the power scalers out there, it would appear that Kaa does not need to be bloodlusted to want to kill stuff. So that's something.
Hey guys, it's me again. I forgot what the joke to transition between segments was, so I'm talking to you from a virtual McDonald's bathroom as I try to figure out how to make this eye work. Alright, bye. Here's the rest of the video.
Thank you, other me. We are now back talking about Kung Fu Panda, the Jack Black movie. Master Viper of the Furious Five is a Chinese green tree viper. Who would have guessed? First and foremost, Master Viper is a master of Kung Fu, particularly a variant of snake style that does not require limbs. Among these Kung Fu feats includes launching herself several meters into the air, otherwise known as jumping. However, probably more impressive feats include knocking Tai Lung off of this bridge with a single strike. For reference, a male snow leopard weighs about 127 pounds, and he was specifically gripping onto the ropes here, so that is something. And this here where she is at least partially responsible for breaking this giant stone axe thing. We have some more durability as seen when what I'm going to assume would rip anything else's spine apart. She can catch Poe and then be like stretched to reel him back in like a fishing line, so that's something. Also going to add may or may not be warm-blooded as suggested by her traveling through snow, and does not appear to be a problem. Green tree vipers are venomous with a potent hemotoxin. According to Wikipedia, we have the wound usually feels extremely painful, as if it had been branded with a hot iron, and the pain does not subside until about 24 hours after being bitten. Within a few minutes of being bitten, the surrounding flesh dies and turns black, highlighting the puncture wounds. The wound site quickly swells and the skin and muscle become black due to necrosis. The size of the necrotic area depends on the amount of venom injected and the depth of the bite. And now to move on to weaknesses. According to Secrets of the Furious Five, Viper does not have fangs. I don't know if that necessarily implies she does not have venom. However, that is a problem with injecting it. We're not going to consider this because I'm only looking at the movies. Also, Viper has a weakness to cannons, more specifically being hit with a cannonball. I'm pretty sure most people do have this weakness, however the idea of firearms in general is new to Viper. While it is possible that Poe could have taught the Furious Five how to redirect firearm projectiles, this is not something seen in any of the films, so we are not counting this as a viable defense. Considering that we are in an episode of Death Battle, effectively, this raises the question, is Viper willing to kill someone? While I don't believe Viper is shown actually killing anyone, I believe that would be an implication of her fight with Tai Lung and Lord Shen, so I'm going to put that on yes. Unlike Kaa, it would appear that should Viper kill someone, she is fine leaving the corpse to get cold.
Hello, It is I, Sheriff Rango, and I'm going to be telling you about our next contestant. That is Rattlesnake Jake from my movie. Now, you see, Rattlesnake Jake has an impressive amount of abilities. Number 1, he has venom. Used as an intimidation tactic, it was very scary. I was called out on my bluff. Also, spoilers for the movie Rango. Jake is also very dexterous with his Gatling gun rattle there, that's made out of revolvers, in that he can take a revolver and then he can remove 5 out of 6 bullets. The other thing you might have noticed is that Jake has a gun. Is a gun. He's a cyborg gun snake. No one else is that. However, with that being said, we also need to remember that he's from hell. So maybe that's just normal there.
Sign the damn paper, woman.
Go to hell.
Where do you think I come from?
Now the final things we need to talk about is Jake's weaknesses. Weakness number 1, Jake is afraid of hawks. 2, Jake is rash, as seen in the movie. And number 3, and most importantly for this, Jake is the size of a standard Western diamondback rattlesnake.
Like Viper, Mr. Snake is shown to be various sizes. I'm just gonna put a good old 12 feet on there and call that a day. What is Mr. Snake? In the movie, Mr. Snake is portrayed as a Burmese python. This gives us a second constrictor. The abilities of Mr. Snake include being a safe cracker. He does this through the use of his exceptional hearing, which is particularly exceptional considering that as a snake, typically they have very poor hearing. He is the only one to also explicitly state that he can taste air.
I can taste air. Air? Yes, air. Nice.
Other abilities include being able to store things in his stomach, like batteries and alarm clocks. Very interesting. As an extension of this ability, Mr. Snake is also able to consume large quantities of food in a relatively short amount of time, as seen when he basically ate an entire pet store and then tried to eat 2 people, and then I believe ate a police dog and ate a room full of guinea pigs. The guinea pigs at least were unharmed, it would appear. Similar to Master Viper, Mr. Snake appears to be warm-blooded considering how much food he consumes.
This is why I always carry 2 pieces of bread with me.
And seems to have a preference towards ice pops with no negative effects, from the ice pop itself at least. While this ability is more likely accredited to Mr. Shark, Mr. Snake is able to make use of relatively poor disguises to surprising effect, and that appears to be an extension of some sort of cartoony, rule of funny behavior. With that, we have minor amounts of shapeshifting, with his teeth ranging from a fang and a partially broken fang, to a mouthful of human molars, to cartoony triangle teeth. Following that, Mr. Snake appears to have enhanced durability situationally, seemingly following the same rules of his disguise and teeth shapeshifting.
Hold still, will ya?
Does this help?
Yeah, thanks. You mean to tell me that you could have taken your hand out of that cuff at any time?
No, not at any time. Only when it was funny.
And regarding feats of dexterity, Mr. Snake is able to play a guitar without any hands. Perhaps his most incredible ability is being able to get a pretty good read on people he's only recently met, which he is then able to use to orchestrate a relatively complex plan. So I'm going to tier list this for who's most likely to win. In F tier, we have Ka. Despite Ka having the obvious size and assumed strength advantage, these don't seem to be particularly useful against the skill sets of the other snakes, as their general movement speed and dexterity is going to be better at evading Ka to begin with, and considering the context of a fight, none of them are likely to lower their guard enough to be hypnotized. Following this, I'm going to go with Mr. Snake, despite, cartoon laws applying. His skill set does not seem particularly combat oriented, instead focusing on stealth, preferring to avoid combat altogether. Up next, we have Rattlesnake Jake and Master Viper, who I'm going to say situationally win against each other. The biggest thing that Jake has going for him is the fact that he has a gun, which I don't really know how to describe a gun other than a smaller, faster cannon, even if individual shots are doing less damage. From what is shown throughout the movies, Jake appears to be the least durable of them all, falling under a glass cannon category. As his interaction with Sheriff Rango would suggest, the chameleon's revolver would appear to be lethal, at least at close range.
It only takes one bullet.
While there's not enough information to really determine how good of a shot Jake is, something towards Jake being a decent shot is when he is able to shoot Wounded Bird from on top of the tower relatively quickly. It should be known he's shown, however, using at least 3 bullets to do so. I would assume that he was aiming for center of mass, but only managed to hit Wounded Bird's shoulder. We have a bit more evidence suggesting he's not the sharpest shooter out there, as when he shoots at the bats while they're grouped together, he only manages to land body shots on 2 of the bats, everything else hitting their wings, only managing to take down 7 total before he runs out of ammo. Additionally, there is his fear of the hawk. While this is more than likely due to predation, it is also possible he is not confident in his ability to shoot the hawk while it is in the air. This leads to the rather unsurprising conclusion that, like everyone else, he struggles to hit far away moving targets. Who would have guessed that? And he may not be the most conservative with his ammo. Considering his size in comparison to the rest of the movie's cast, it is likely that he prefers simply intimidating and overpowering most of his opponents. Tactic likely not to work very well against Master Viper. I'm not going to be taking Venom into consideration, as neither of them have shown any proclivity towards biting their opponents. Taking these factors into account, I would assign the win to Jake. In this situation, he's able to get enough shots that actually land on Master Viper before he runs out of bullets, while Master Viper's speed and agility would likely allow her to avoid the majority of these bullets. Considering that she's about 12 feet long and snakes are full of organs, more than likely she's going to get hit a couple of times. However, I believe she'd be able to power through enough to actually deal with Jake. In conclusion, I would like to assign about a 35 to 40% win rate to Rattlesnake Jake, assuming that his bullet RNG goes well. I believe the majority of wins, however, should be assigned to Master Viper, as bullets aside, she appears to be the most combat suited of the 4 snakes, and the only one explicitly stated to be trained for any sort of combat.